Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I am fantastic. And what about you?
Good, good. So, how have you been so far?
I have been great by the grace
Great.
of God.
Good, good. How many more books have you read?
Uh, this day I'm unable to read as per my goal. I had a goal
Okay.
that like, I had to read 50 to 60, pages, but
I,
this day I'm unable to read it
you're busy with work, or it's just too hot? Are you
because
busy
of
with work?
I'm busy with work. Yes,
I
my
see.
work. Yeah.
Hmm.
Work schedule has been expanded. That is why.
Oh, okay, okay. So, your added responsibilities probably at
Yes,
work?
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. Right.
So, how's the weather there now, right now? Hot, very hot?
Weather, 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago was good, pleasant weather, but now today is 3 or 4 degree up. The temperature is 3 or 4 degree up, around 35, 36.
Okay, so the temperature has risen by around 3 degrees, 2 to 3
Yes,
degrees.
yeah.
Okay. Here too, it's very hot in Bombay. Actually, it's very humid, and but I don't know why. It's getting very dull. All of a sudden, it's getting a little dull, dark. Like there are. It's as if the rain clouds have started coming in already. It's like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So it's
yeah,
humid there, right?
yeah, very humid.
But here is very warm. The wind is blowing warm, something like
Oh, it's dry, dry heat. No?
dry, dry. Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So, what do you have to say? Anything interesting happened in your life?
Interesting. What I say? Not interesting. Uh,
Hmm.
yes, my work no has been raised, so that is I think is interesting. Also, I can say.
My workload has increased. Your work
Yeah.
has increased, or you have
Uh,
got a better position, maybe, or whatever. Uh, More work.
yes.
So,
Yes.
I see. But is that good? Are you enjoying it? Or
Yes, I'm getting money. If I will get more work, I will get more money. So,
yeah, that's
obviously.
then it's good. Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
Actually, that's true. Yeah, that's interesting. And but I hope you have time at least for yourself, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still I do have 4 5 hours, but
Okay.
in middle of the day, I do not know why I'm getting so many, slumber throughout the day. I take nap for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I don't know why, because of humid or no, because of warm weather.
Yes,
Or,
yes, the weather, yes. Okay, so you feel sleepy during the day.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's why you no, but even I sleep for an hour or so in the afternoons because you feel very lethargic.
No, what happened when I come home? Okay, after the gym,
Hmm.
I feel like, oh, I'm not feeling sleepy. I won't sleep. I make promise to myself. Oh, I won't
Hmm.
sleep today.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
have to read books. I have to do that, do this. But after having my dinner, I say lunch. And when I pick up book, I 1 or 2 pages. I when I read,
Hmm.
gradually I feel, oh, I need to throw my book away and that's it. For two
Yeah.
hours, 2.5 hours, even middle of the during the sleeping, I feel like, oh, break my drowsy and let's get up. But after
Hmm.
I wash my face again. I when I pick up my book and read again, I feel like, no, I need to sleep. My mind forced me to sleep.
Sometimes it is an overdose of too much of reading. That is the time your mind will tell you now shut down, go slow. You need to assimilate whatever you've read. You need to go slow. The mind does do it. Too much of reading, too much of stressing your mind that you have to read. There comes a time when your mind will say, go slow. Automatically, it will tell you. So you calm down. Don't don't worry about that. Slowly you will start reading again, but that is the time you will read at a different pace. So accept that also. Okay? Accept that. Accept the change. Slowly your mind is trying to tell you, calm down. I've had enough. Now you wait. I'll tell you when to start again. It's telling you that. Okay? So let it be. Don't worry. Don't like feel that you're not doing enough or
But
you're not learning.
I have a to-do list. I have to-do list. I have to go through vocab. I have to watch web series in English. Then I have to read what books, and then I have to do many on self-development. I have 3 or 4 extra apart from reading. I'm unable to complete it. I what time I hit the bed around 11:30 in night and wake up 4:15 in the morning. So I could not complete my to-do list. At least I
Okay.
tried to complete 70. Earlier, 1 month before when the weather was good, I used to complete my every work before hitting the bed. But
No,
now,
the weather is bad.
Mhm.
The weather, yeah. And actually, the weather has changed compared to before. I mean, first, it was never so hot, you know. We used to never feel so sleepy or so lethargic. It was never so bad. It was quite manageable. But now it's getting really bad. In fact, we are getting a heat. I mean, we're continuously, I think, have been having a heat wave. I don't know. Uh, and yeah. So, uh, do you all get a lot of mangoes there at this time? Or the mango season hasn't started as yet?
Yeah, mango season has been started.
Has started, not has been, has started.
Yeah, has started. Yeah, mango season
Okay,
has.
okay. Has started, okay. And all right. So tell me, let's talk about something that's happened, current affairs. What do you think about the war happening between Russia and Ukraine? Do you see an end to it very soon?
I'm sorry, I don't watch news because when I watch news, I cannot focus on my work because they disturb.
Okay.
After listening so many chaos and these all things, I don't feel comfortable.
Okay.
Robbery, theft, these things, that thing. Corona is coming again. This COVID case is raised, so you need to put masks. You have to isolate yourself. So it's totally upset my mind. So
Okay.
I don't watch news.
You don't watch the news.
Never, never.
Oh, all right. Okay. Now you have not been reading any particular books right now. I mean, any book right now, but any book that you would like to share?
Yeah, I'm reading right now the magic of big thinking. Here it is. This one.
The Magic of Thinking Big. Okay.
Yeah, this is fabulous book. This is a fabulous book,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
I cannot wait to read it. But because of sleepy, I will finish in next 1 2 or 3 days. This is ultimate. This is one of my favorite.
Have you read it before, or
No,
you?
first time I'm reading.
Okay. So you're saying, and so what is it exactly about? I mean, you must have read the first 2 pages at least.
Yes, the book is saying that whatever you want to achieve in your life, you must uh, think about that more than you want to achieve. Suppose I want this day, the traditional thinking of this day, that after graduating, after finishing school, I must get a good job, secure job, government job. But no, you can accomplish more than that,
So you
right?
you have to visualize bigger things. No, you
Yes,
can
you
use
have to
yes. You can use the word visualize.
visualize as well as ask question from yourself: how I can do better, how I can grow more, the things which I'm going, how I can expand my knowledge more and more. And when you focus on that things, your mind tend to create a plan. When you ask something, how I can be better, you putting pressure on your mind, right? And mind you are getting a job to answer this question. You're asking a question from your mind that will tend to focus to find out the way how you can make more money, how you can, enhance your knowledge, how you can achieve more, right? So your mind create plan that produce success.
Oh, so it's your thinking. Ultimately, it's how you think. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Always
yes.
think big. They say, no, always think
Think.
big. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And right. Yeah, I guess most of all those who have been able to achieve big things have been thinking big. That's how, no, their goal or their minds have. Many people would have criticized them also, no? Why are you making such big plans? Yeah,
Yes,
they
yes.
would have faced a lot of criticism and ridicule. This is
Very
also,
good. Yes, yes.
yes,
And this
ridicule.
book is also talking about whoever has, accomplished some extraordinary wealth, money, reputation. Those all people have been criticized in the beginning of their career, right?
Okay, yeah.
If they would have been thinking like that, they could not do anything. You would not know, their name up to now. But they avoided those all criticism, disrespect, and they
Hmm.
only focused on their, dream.
Hmm. Yes. So, yeah, they did not pay heed. There's another way of putting it. They did not pay heed to all that
Oh,
criticism and disrespect. Yeah, that's true. So, has motivated you to think big, achieve more?
yes, I have read so many books, and that is talking about those all things: power of positive thinking, power and the power
Hmm.
of your subconscious mind, and think and grow rich. So those all are talking about the same thing, but this is saying those are talking. You must think positive, think positive. Those all books are talking, but this book is talking. If you think positive, how you will accomplish.
Hmm.
This is teaching about that, how your mind works.
Hmm.
So that is why this is interesting.
Now, when you're saying no, those all, don't say those all. Say all those books.
All those books. Okay.
Yeah, all those books. Or are not those all.
Okay.
Okay, so this book is actually telling you what will
Yes.
happen if you think big. Correct.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Have you been able to motivate people around you to read more, or they're not interested?
Great. People are this day. The people are do not want to be educated. They want to be entertained,
Yeah, that is very true. Actually,
right?
nobody's interested. Yeah.
And people ask me, "Oh, Deepak, earlier I used to finish a book in a week. I used to read, but right now, as I mentioned, that I could not. So, how did you? Don't you get bored? Don't you feel I answered them that when you when you're looking for a things, right? If you have problem, right, and you want the answer of this problem, right, so definitely you look for here and there. If you are trust, you look for water. If you are hungry, you look for food. If you are broke, you look for money. Same way, I'm hungry of knowledge.
For knowledge. I'm hungry for knowledge.
Yeah, I'm hungry for knowledge. So
Hmm.
that's why I read books. If you are not hungry, you can't put attention on books. You can't put attention on good videos or podcast.
Hmm. Correct.
It's all about hungry, how hungry you are.
How hungry you are, how
And
motivated you
also the
are.
importance of, and also the importance of knowledge and where you have to apply.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, many people, and I think this whole thing on social media, and so much on time people spend on the internet. The internet is good. It has its uses. It's really good. But the time that people spend on social media and watching those reels, those reels are a waste of time, because sometimes if you really think of it, what are you watching? You're watching somebody else doing stupid things and,
Stupid. Yeah, true.
helping them make money. Whereas you're losing money, you're losing your peace of mind, and you're also losing
Time.
your time, your peace of mind, your money, and even
Yeah.
somewhere you get intellectually drained off, in the sense that because you're not stimulating your mind. Yeah.
And your mind like a muscles, right? The more you focus on a study, the mind will grow,
Hmm.
right? If I'm talking about my own reality, 5 years back, whatever I was doing, I could not remember a single words. Even I was making spelling mistakes or writing any paragraph, something like that. I thought, oh, my my mind is going worse, no, after every month, after every year. So that's why, some of the, I can say, author or uh, motivational speaker, they used to say, you are not putting your mind on reading things, good knowledge
Hmm.
or studying things. Your mind is going to be weak after every year.
Hmm.
You can't remember, you can't understand, you can't focus. So the only way you can develop your mind is read, get good knowledge.
Hmm.
And when you read, you get knowledge. When you write, you remember things, right? And that's how you can build your confidence. That's how you can make your mind, stronger and intelligent.
That is true. Actually, um, you have to be on the move, basically. Even the body, not just the mind, even the body has to be on the move.
Yes.
Yeah. So, how did you start gymming? I mean, was this also after you started reading, that has motivated you to go to the gym, or you were always into gymming? I mean, going to the gym.
No, I was not into gym. I started lately, I think, when I was, I think, 23 years, 22 or 23 years.
Mhm.
When I started. And when I was doing exercise in my kitchen, I used to do, because there are so many gadgets like cylinders, gas cylinders, the cases. I used to do this way, push up, these all things. So my body responded good, right? People, my friends or my colleagues used to ask me, Deepak, do you go to gym? My boss used to say, oh, Salman Khan. And when he was, attending a meeting, oh, Salman Khan, tell me this answer. Tell me this
Mhm.
answer. So the people used to laugh. So I tell, oh, I'm exercising and in my kitchen, then I'm getting so much pumped up, and my body is
Mm.
responding. If I will join gym, how my body would be, how would the response? So that's how I started. And then I thought, oh, doing gymming is extraordinary. I feel like it's my entertainment. I never get tired, working out in the gym. I used to work out 2.5 hours, 3 hours.
Mm.
So I thought I must make my, if I make career in training people, I think it would be wonderful, because uh, I was looking, and on the other hand, I was not performing good in the office in which I was working. Right, my target
Okay.
was, yeah, my target was, very up high, and I was not good. I was not good at working, and it was not
Mm.
my playground. It was I was. I was getting money, but on the other hand, I was getting, depression also, stress also from office.
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
thought, why should I not start my, what we can say, my person as a profession?
Okay, so why? Okay, so you decided to change your career,
Yeah,
and now you're full time now into as a trainer, right?
yes.
Okay, so you're a personal trainer, or you have your own gym or something?
No, I'm a personal trainer. I am a freelancer.
You're a freelancer. Okay, so you have to go to people's places, or you go to the gym only? You
I
go to
go to
different.
the people place gym, and also I in the morning I conduct training in group. That is my park. In the park, there are 16 to 17 people in group,
Okay, okay, that's really good. Okay.
and I train them in the park.
Hmm. And do you practice yoga, or yoga is not?
Yeah, I do practice yoga also.
Okay, but you don't teach.
No, I don't teach. I teach once in a week, but I'm not a yoga expert. But
Okay, okay.
my clients demand me, let's do yoga today, let's do meditation today. I do meditation, yoga, so I try to teach once in a week.
I see. Okay. Yeah, because I have to start going now. I've got to start going to the gym because every time I go for a walk, then I stop. So at least at the gym, I will be. The thing is, I don't get time because for me to work has taken over a lot of my time. You know. In fact, Clapingo itself, messages are coming in, increase your time, increase, like, have more slots. But it's difficult for me because I'm working as well, right? I'm a working professional. So that and this Clapingo is something I love doing because I love sharing my knowledge and meeting people. So, but it takes a toll on your health because you're continuously sitting down, no? Uh,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah, so that is the reason I can't increase the number of hours I give to clapping go because then my
Mhm.
feet start swelling.
Of course, it would be because
Yeah,
your body is not moving, sitting at the same
yes,
place for
yes,
long.
correct. Yeah, and I've put on a lot of weight. I have to start. Okay.
Yeah, you must.
So Deepak, at first, before they suddenly it'll be time up, and you won't be able to discuss your progress or anything. But what I see is that yeah, you're progressing well. Last time too, I told you that. Sometimes you're fumbling for words, which is okay because as you go forward and as you get better and better, you will. What about the vocabulary that is there in the PDF file? Um, are you able to recall those words?
Yeah, I can't
Sometimes it
recall. I can't.
Yeah, no, yeah. So I would suggest what you do is just a few words to write them on a piece of paper and keep them somewhere where you are, uh, you know, at this table or somewhere where you're reading. So every time you're passing by or doing some work at home, when you glance, you see a word, try and just frame a sentence. It doesn't matter what sentence you frame.
Okay.
Just frame a sentence with that word, like that. Keep changing the words. What happens is your mind is getting accustomed to those words, no? Around. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just like you would have motivational um, you know messages and like that, keep these words so that when you read those words, just try and frame a sentence and move on. You're
Okay.
folding your clothes, you're putting your books away, and you see this way, so that the mind is getting familiar with these words. The
Okay.
more the mind sees these words, no, more you see these words, you're able to recall those words faster.
Mm-hmm.
No, otherwise, once we read those words in the PDF file, we say, okay, now we understood, we know the meaning.
I
Close
take
it.
a screenshot. I take a screenshot, and whenever I have a schedule to go through word meanings and the job, I
Uh,
make a sentence and then move ahead for another word meaning.
uh,
That's so.
okay.
How
See, whatever works, whatever is able, you're able to recall, how you're able to recall.
Mhm.
Uh, what happens with screenshot? Again, you have to sit with. Here, as you're passing that mind, that what is there. You're forced to, you know, that thing is just, it's like just popping up. So
Mhm.
you start, okay, slowly, you see how. But now vocabulary, you have to start getting better because see, you're getting good at sentence formation, you're getting here and there, of course, grammar, well, your this thing. But now
Mhm.
the words also you have to start. You have to start thinking big.
Yeah, yeah, right.
No, no, but you're doing well. You're doing well. You're able to articulate, your thoughts. That's really good. Secondly,
Mhm.
I'm changing the subject every time, and you're able to speak on the subject. So that is good.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's not that I'm just sticking to one subject or, that's why I asked you about the weather. Then I asked you about the book. Then I asked you about your gym. So, I mean,
Mhm.
because normal conversation, you will never have, someone talking to you on the same subject, right? You should be
Right.
prepared to speak on anything and everything. Good.
Yeah. True, true, true.
Yeah. Okay. So, so you were talking about gymming, and what about a diet? Do you also um, like recommend diets, or at least you follow any diet or no?
No, diet plays major role in fitness. So
Mhm.
obviously I recommend diet. Sometimes what happen that your body does not respond the way you want,
Mm.
right? So in that case, you have to extremely stick to the diet,
Mm.
right? And then your body feel like, oh, I'm not getting, something like I used to get
Mm.
earlier before. In that time, body responds in a good way.
Okay. And
So
yeah, have you? What about your success stories? There are quite a few success stories. Your clients.
yes, I have many clients. They have achieved their desired physique. They keep thanking me, Deepak. Thank you so much for your guidance and support. My all family member, they admire me. They are, learning from me. They
Mm.
want me to take to the gym and suggest me how, they lose, they can lose weight. So that's how they, they compliment me.
Very good.
So,
Very good.
so
Yeah.
I am friends. They have.
Maybe you too can write a book soon. Yeah, yeah, why not? Your experience as an instructor, something very down to earth, Otherwise, people are always preaching, you should do this, you should do that. But something through your experience, how you have helped people. Never know.
Yeah,
That's really good.
if the stars align, I would write a book in future.